Hello, welcome to Her Roots and Her Garden Diary. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lisa. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I wanted to go over five things that I have learned as a beginner gardener. For those that may not know me, I have been gardening for, if not a year, going on a year here in Zone 10A in Florida. It's going on a year, if not a year. I have been a beginner gardener here in Florida, okay? So I just want to share this with the beginners along with the ones that's been gardening for 2, 5, 15, 20 years. Everybody will have their own things that they have learned throughout the years, okay? So I just want to share the 5 things that I have learned, which I have more, but I just want to share 5 of them, okay? And the first one I wanted to share is, and no matter how long you have been gardening, nobody knows it all. No matter if you're a beginner gardener or if you've been doing it for 5 years, if you've been doing it for 20 plus years, nobody knows it all. You learn something new every day. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to share with you is growing zones. Growing zones. Example, I am in Zone 10A in Florida. I can't go by Zone 10A in Cali. I can't go by Zone 10A in California. Okay, reason being, this is an example. Florida, I'm in a tropical and it's very humid here, okay? This is a tropical state and it's very humid. High humidity, feels sticky, plants stay moist. Lots of rain in the summer months. Warm nights, plants grow fast. Long growing season, almost year round. More pests and fungal issues, yeah, in the summer months. Think lush, jungle-like growth. California, Cali, Zone 10A. Dry and Mediterranean. Low humidity, dry air. Little summer rain. You must water. Cooler nights. Defined season, wet winter, dry summer. You have to water a lot here too. Just all depends. Few fungal problems, but drought stress. Think control, slower sun-drenched growth. That's Cali. Florida, plants grow faster and bigger. Cali, plants grow slower but more controlled. Florida, wet heat. Cali, 10A, dry heat. Florida 10A, wet heat. Cali 10A, dry heat. It's a big difference. It's a difference. A gentle reminder for your journey. Please do not compare your garden to someone else's garden. Comparison does not work in gardening, even in the same zones like I just mentioned. Same zones lives differently depending on where you are. My garden in Florida will bloom in its own rhythm, and that's exactly how it's supposed to be. So no matter where you are, Ohio, New York, North Dakota, Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama, Washington, your garden is going to grow at its own rhythm. It's going to bloom at its own rhythm. And that's just how it is. Okay? So, the next one is grow vertically if you have a small place. So grow vertically if you have a small space. I myself have a small area in my backyard, which I have learned within this past year that I need to grow up instead of horizontally. I need to grow up instead of out. Okay? You grow more when you grow up. So I have made arrangements now that I have things that I have bought that I'm going to start growing up. I purchased some things that I'm going to start growing upward, vertically, you know, so I can grow more in the small space that I have. So like I said, if you have a small space, grow up. You get to grow more, okay, by being in a small space, okay? So I want to share that with you, okay? And what else? That was 3. 4, harvest often. The more you harvest, the more grocery you will get. Harvest often. The more you harvest, the more it grow. Learning curve for me. The more I harvest, the quicker I harvest, the more I can have things to grow for my family. Okay? So harvest so you can get more. And we need more in this day and age. How things are going, we need our groceries. We do need our groceries, okay? So harvest a little more than what you're doing, because you will grow more, okay? The more you harvest, the more you will grow, okay? And be able to put on your table. That was number 4. And then number 5, I wanted to share. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Okay? Me, I will see a lot of people, you know, on their, you know, videos, buying this and buying that, buying this and buying that. I'm only going to buy what my pockets allow me to buy, okay? Everything looks all good and gravy on the other end. But if my pockets ain't saying, hey, you can buy that, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. This is just like normal life. You can't keep up with the Joneses. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses, okay? So just because you see someone else buying this and buying that and this and that and that, I'm only going to buy what my pockets allow me to buy, okay? I'm only going to buy what my pockets allow me to buy. I'm not going over that. That's the end of the story. I'm not doing it, okay? Guarding within your means is what I'm going to say. Guarding within your means, okay? If you can't afford it, don't even try to do it. I'm not even going to try to go above my, you know, my means at all. I have put myself on a budget when it comes to my garden out back. I put myself on a budget. If gardening can get expensive if you let it, but you will have to put yourself on a budget and not live beyond your means, because you'll be in a world of trouble. Grow within your means. Don't make gardening complicated. It's not complicated at all. People will make it complicated, but it's not. It's simple. You don't need all that extra stuff, especially when you're just not starting out. The basic stuff. It don't take all that. It don't take all that. Don't take all that extra stuff. The bare minimum. The bare minimum, okay? You do not need everything at once. Start small and let your garden grow with you. You do not need everything all at once. Start small and let your garden grow with you. You hear me? Start small and let your garden grow with you. You don't need all that extra stuff. You don't need everything all in the beginning. You don't. You would drive yourself crazy. Start small and work your way up. Put yourself on the budget. Just because you see Sally Sue over here with all this stuff or whatever, doesn't mean that you need to do all that. You don't, because you don't. You don't need to. So don't psych your mind out and say, oh, I need to get this, I need to get that. Because, hey, you be right here broke around here trying to keep up with Sally Mae over there. And you don't know what Sally Mae doing over there to get what she got over there. So don't do all that. Don't do all that extra stuff or whatever. Don't do it. Because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm going to get what my pockets allow me to do at the end of the day. Making it simple as possible. There's already enough stuff going on in this world to be adding on extra stuff to what? No, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Gardening is supposed to be therapeutic. Well, it is to me. It shouldn't be all drawn out and complicated and stuff. Gardening, I've learned I enjoy being out there in my garden. I say I'm going to go out there for like 30, 40 minutes. Sometimes I'm out there almost 2 hours. Before you know it, it's 2 hours and up. It's so therapeutic to me. I love it. I love it out there. You hear the birds chirping, birds singing. You just hear nature. You see the butterflies. You see the bees. You hear the woodpeckers. It's just so beautiful just to hear just the surroundings. It's just so beautiful. And I'm so happy that I started to grow my own groceries. Like I said before, it's like one of the best decisions that I ever made. It was the best decision that I ever made. And I'm so happy that I decided to grow my own food. Because right now, in this day and age, it's so uncertain. Times are so uncertain. And I just ask our Father just for guidance, just to keep me on the right path when it comes to just to make sure that I'm doing the right thing when it comes down to me out, in my garden. Because I don't know everything, I'm not trying to learn everything all at once. You know what I'm saying? I never learn everything all at once. But I just ask for his guidance just to get me through. And I also want to thank each and every one of you that have your videos that I've learned different tips and stuff from. I thank you guys so very much, because if it wasn't for some of your videos and for my Father above, I don't know. I really don't know. But I also want to share one of the things with you guys when it comes to gardening. You're going to have some wins and you're going to have some fails, okay? But don't beat yourself up about it. Do not beat yourself up about it. It's all like a learning curve, okay? You're going to have things that's going to grow, and you're going to have some things that's not going to grow. But take notes and see what you may have done, so you can try to correct that the following season. But don't beat yourself up about it, because everybody that drops seeds, all this stuff don't germinate all the time. You can expect for it to germinate all the time, but just be grateful and thankful that you did have some things to germinate. Keep that in mind. You're gonna have wins and you're gonna have some fails on your garden journey, okay? But don't give up. Well, giving up is not an option, all right? So I just want to share that with everybody, okay? I want to thank everyone that have been coming over to pay me a visit, to support my channel. I really, really appreciate it. You know who you are. Thank you guys so much for coming over to support my channel. And also for the new subscribers, thank you guys so very much. You don't know how much I am appreciative of you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even have a channel. So again, thank you guys so much. And I hope that everyone's garden is thriving. Happy spring, everyone. And I will be putting up another video. I'll be putting up more videos with me more out working, a little bit out in my garden. I'm so shy when it comes down to that. but I know I need to do that, okay? So you guys can see, you know, some things that I do out in my garden instead of me showing you guys of what I have out in the garden. But I want to see, you know, show you guys of me actually working out there sometimes. So I will be showing that in the near future, okay? Until next time, guys, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Happy spring again, and I wish everybody the best in their garden, okay? Until next time, I'll be talking to you guys later. Bye.